Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another one. And today we're going to be reacting to Didn't Ask from K-Rino. This was suggested by Vel, so thank you, Vel, for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below, guys. I really do appreciate them. But without any further ado, let's get right into this. Let's see what K has to say. Let's see what Didn't Ask is all about. Let's get it.
Look here, man, I'm finna go. I'm finna leave.
So you
right
just
now.
gonna leave me and the baby like
man.
that?
I don't care. Don't bring the baby. This is all about us, man. I'm finna leave.
It's not just
Look,
about
man,
us.
I'm
It's
sick
about
of this,
the
man.
baby
No,
also.
it's about you, really, man. I'm tired of your mouth, man. I'm tired of going through this with you, man. I'm out.
You didn't have a problem with my mouth when we
Man,
first
man,
got together.
I got a problem with it now. I'm gone, man. I'm out, man. I wanna be with you, man. I'm
No,
sick
you
of
gonna
this,
be with
man.
me
No,
or you gonna see me in child support.
I don't matter. I pay child support all day.
Interesting. So, nice beginning here. I like the piano. Great feel on the beat. The background vocals that we have of like this argument going on between two people. Vel mentioned that this song has something to do with Kay's parents. So my first assumption is that these are Kay's parents, or at least, you know, somebody playing them at the very least, having this argument, whatever's going on. Let's see how Kay feels about it.
In child support.
I don't matter. I pay child support all day. I gotta be around here with you. I'm out of here, man.
No, don't leave
Hey,
me
don't
like
touch on me,
that.
like, don't grab me, girl. I'm telling you, man. Look, I'm out of here, man. Get the baby on, man. Get out of here, man. Get her.
I'm
Leave me
not
alone.
going nowhere.
Say, man, leave me alone.
And you not either.
Yeah, I'm leaving, man. It's over.
Man, I wish that y'all was
Yo, and I love the drum kit and the way everything's lining up. It's got like this nice like dum ticka da ticka dum ticka da. Real nice pattern on the drums. I like that there. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Say, man, leave me alone.
And you not
Yeah,
either.
I'm leaving, man. It's over.
man, I wish that y'all would stop fussing, speak to each other without cussing, and have a grown-up discussion. Cause ever since the first moment that I got here, the plot turned chaotic and the true reason was not clear. Daddy's
Okay, absolutely. Stop fussing, stop cussing. Nice rhyme coming out the gate. Ever since he got here, ever since he was born, things have been more chaotic. There's been these arguments going on. He's tired of hearing it.
here, the plot turned chaotic and the true reason was not clear. Daddy's going off daily, mama starting to nag. I felt more comfortable when I was floating in that water bag, just laying there in serenity. Now anytime y'all in the same vicinity, you go to war like enemies. But the
Okay, nice pairing there. Basically saying he felt more at peace in the womb, in that water bag. Or maybe he said water bed. Regardless, same idea behind it. He felt safer there. And now he's still coming back to the arguing, the conflict. What's going on here?
y'all in the same vicinity, you go to war like enemies. But the night I was conceived and both of y'all were embracing, I couldn't wait to leave and seek placement. Racing with billions more chasing, just anxiously waiting to be placed in that sacred destination. And once I came into fruition and witnessed y'all
Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we're getting like a kind of a, what's the word, like a representational description of Kay's conception, something like that.
destination. And once I came into fruition and witnessed y'all crying and kissing, I never envisioned being in this.
Came into fruition, being his birth, being actually into the world.
Kissing, I never envisioned being in this position. Proper attention, I
Fruition, envision, position. Great rhymes coming through.
never envisioned being in this position. Proper attention I've been missing. Even though I can't talk yet, I'm still wishing somebody would listen. I just wish that y'all could.
Facts, man. So even as a baby, he couldn't talk, but he still wished somebody would listen to what he had to say. Beautiful, man. Great beginning here. Great first verse. Love the meaning behind it. Let's see what this hook is all about.
I just wish that y'all could see clear. Man, I wish that y'all could see clear. I didn't ask to be here. Straight up, I ain't even asked to be here.
Great layering on the hook. The way Kay's voice thickens up, becomes so much more round. Beautiful tones. Having those little bits of ad-libs popped in with his more, you know, deeper, regular voice, a little bit thinner of a voice as well, much less layering on those ad-libs. Very nice, man.
Why can't you understand me? Seeming like nobody understands me. I just wish we was a family. Straight up. I don't think it's right for us to be.
And that last one right there, I wish we was a family. That one hits hard, you know. And it seems like the whole theme here so far has been like, look, y'all are family, you together, you got a kid with each other, but you see each other, you start acting like you're enemies. There's chaos, there's argument, there's fussing, there's cussing. So much chaos is going on. He wants to feel like they're family. Who can blame him?
Straight up. I don't think it's right for us to be thrusted deep in a hateful battle over custody because of me. Sometimes I wonder, man, am I to blame? I overheard my mama claim she had me too early and wishes I'd have came a little later on.
Oh man, harsh, dude. This is deep, man. You know, I really love it where we got this you know, the duality with K, where he on the one hand is able to put together these crazy fictional stories about fighting sorcerers all over the universe, and then we also come back to these very down to earth, vulnerable, open songs where he just is talking about his life and what he's been through and what he's seen, his family. It's beautiful, man. That's great.
To blame, I overheard my mama claim she had me too early and wishes I'd have came a little later on in the game. She talks about regretting ever meeting my daddy and giving me his name. And while they arguing over all type of things, I'm crying for my pacifier, plus I need my diaper change. My daddy left with...
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's in there, he's absorbing all of this anger, all of this resentment, these regrets, just passively sitting there as the baby, just waiting for his diaper to be changed, just watching it all happen.
Fire, plus I need my diaper change. My daddy left without kissing me. Do he hate me? And ever since that day he left, I really haven't seen him lately. Now mama's on the phone every night talking to my auntie about how much money she gonna get monthly. And I've been sick all of this week.
Man, like, I just can't. That has to be so hard to go through, man. Like, you know, he's talking about like the custody battle, you know, the child support, the hearing your mom say horrible things about your dad. Your dad, you know, sounds like his dad was probably saying some pretty bad things to his mom. And now, you know, if he was around, we might be able to hear the other side, but he ain't there for Kay to even really know what he might be saying about them. This is heavy, man. Heartbreaking.
About how much money she gon' get monthly. And I've been sick all of this week, I ain't been breathing right. And now he riding around with some new dude that I don't even like. He trying to treat me like I'm his, but that's too much to swallow. He ain't my daddy when he try to pick me up. I just wish that y'all could.
Oh, and so now talking about, sounds like mom got a new boyfriend. He's riding around with him, man's is, you know, picking him up from school, dropping him off, whatever is going on. He's got to deal with this guy now. Man, that's crazy. Just like the confusion of a child and all the conflict and, you know, all that pent up emotion you would have after going through something like this and just watching all of that happen, and you're helpless, and kind of, you know, related back to him saying, you know, he needs somebody to change his diaper. He needs somebody to get him his milk or whatever. Like, he just wants somebody to be there to take care of him.
My daddy when he try to pick me up, I just wish that y'all could see clear. Man, I wish that y'all could see clear. I didn't ask to be here. Straight up, I ain't even asked to be here. Why can't you
Facts, man. To bring a child into this world who never, you know, how could you, you know, depending on your system of beliefs, you either were somewhere in the ether or you didn't exist at all and became because of these people. Regardless, you know, to bring somebody into this world and then subject them to those conditions.
Even asked to be here. Why can't you understand me? Seeming like nobody understands me. I just wish we was a family. Straight up. I'm witnessing the dissipation of this relationship. Now my time with dad is only weekend visitation. No love in the cards.
Dissipation to then we kind of get like a rhyme in the middle of relationship, then to the next rhyme. Great compounds in here, man.
It's only weekend visitation. No
Yeah, dissipation and visitation. Great rhymes for each other.
time with dad, it's only weekend visitation. No love in the cards, just struggles and wars. The next couple at odds, look at all this trouble I cause. I speak perfect in my mind, I can think without saying. But when I try to say it out loud, it just comes out like wham. The beef showing.
There we go again. This song is kind of cyclical, where K gives us, more information about his family, but then we have that return back to, well, how's he doing? And again, he wishes somebody would listen. Right now he's saying, look, I got it all in my head. It all makes sense up here, but it comes out and you start crying. You go, wow, you can't communicate. There's a barrier there.
Just comes out like wham. The beef showing no signs of squashing. Can't y'all see I'm watching? Y'all should have just put me up for adoption. And what the hell was daddy thinking when he sent this new girlfriend over to my mama's house to get me for the weekend while they was on the front?
Bro, that can't go well, man. And some people, it's hard to say. I feel like some people don't realize when they're being, purposefully, what's the word? They're trying to enrage somebody on purpose. I can't think of the word exactly. And then they're, either way, just imagine that. Imagine that, man. Like some other woman coming to pick up your son from your house, go back to your, your old man's place. And that's crazy.
Girlfriend over to my mama's house to get me for the
It breeds conflict. That's not the word I was looking for, but it's better.
over to my mama's house to get me for the weekend while they was on the front porch cussing and loud talking. I'm standing up wobbling, look mama, I'm walking. I look at them and pray and plead. See, I'm hoping one day they agree that main purpose from A to Z was raising me. And even if y'all relationship burn out, think about how y'all hatred is gonna make me turn. I just wish that y'all
burn out to turn out. And again, he's just speaking facts, man. And it's a beautiful track, this, like, imagine how long all of this must have been tumbling around in his mind before he made this track, talking about going all the way back to when he was a baby. And who knows how long the custody battle took and everything else that was going on throughout this whole track. I mean, you're gonna end up having that resentment. You probably gonna be turned off to relationships completely, like not want to do none of that after watching what your parents went through. Just wild, man. Amazing story, a sad story, a heartbreaking one, but put together beautifully and communicated clearly. And let's finish this out here. I think we just got the hook left.
Make me turn. I just wish that y'all could see clear. Man, I wish that y'all could see clear. I didn't ask to be here. Straight up, I ain't even asked to be here. Why can't you understand me? Seeming like nobody understands me. I just wish we was a family. Straight up.
And those background vocals we got in the track, I didn't notice them really until the end here, but those like pitched up vocals, well, they might not be pitched up depending on the person's voice. Yeah, but they're just kind of lacy up in the top, kind of in the background within the beat. Great little bit of atmosphere those add. Beautiful, man. Fade out could have been a little bit quicker, I think. It just kind of hung out for a second after that really beautiful hook. And I feel like, kind of cutting it right after that last hook, or, like a bar or two longer of instrumental is really all you need. But regardless, that was Didn't Ask from K. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I hope y'all did as well. Thank you again to Vel for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I'll see you all next time.